There we go. Good morning, everybody. Internet's a little slow today here, so I'm not even sure if I am recording. Oh, I am. I am. Yay! Sorry for the jaundiced look. As you can tell, I'm living in a cave right now in Saskatchewan. Nice looking cave, though. Good painting. Okay, so Chris on our page asked a really good question around uh, gender. And actually, there was a lot in his question, but what I'm going to address is actually our perception and the influences on our perception. So I'm going to share the screen with PowerPoint that I've got. So hold on here. And hopefully, yes, there we go. Okay. And so what we've got is a whole lot of influences on our perception. We've got environmental ones, we've got social ones, we've got just ones that are geographical from where we're living. So these influences are going to shape our perceptions. How? Well, let's see. A good one is often the news or what we see on TV. Recently, I went down to Greenwich, Connecticut for the Mindset Summit. Okay, now I'm a fairly knowledgeable, intelligent person. I've done a lot of reading. I've got degrees. I've been to university. I'm a national coordinator, so I'm not someone who's incredibly or would be perceived as incredibly naive or innocent. But when I went down to Greenwich, Connecticut, I knew we were driving through New York. In my mind, all I have ever seen of the United States, all I know about New York or any place like that in the States is what I've seen on TV, what I've seen in magazines, books. What do you see? Cities, big, huge cities, very little green space, massive amounts of people. And of course, New York is very often portrayed as a very rude city. Lots of people there, very rude, very self absorbed, etc. So when we drove down, this is what my unconscious was expecting. Okay. Driving down through New York State was absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. The farms, amazing amount of farmland, um, little townships, little villages that were just as cute as can be, and massive hills covered with leaves. I'd love to drive down in the fall because it was absolutely beautiful, very nurturing for my lovely green soul. So that is an example of how we're influenced by what we see, what we hear. Um, if you're looking at the news, of course, everything down in the States seems very violent. Um, People are eating poisons, Monsanto's everywhere. There's violence, riots, corruption. Police are vicious and cruel. Um, there's a lot of racial disharmony. Um, that isn't necessarily the case, but this is what's flashed at us. This is what is our influence on our perception or our belief system of how we see the world. So we've got the cycle going to perception, our belief system. Then what it goes to is expectation. So that was my expectation. Going to the States, seeing lots of buildings, lots of people, people being rude. It influences our behaviors. So I found myself a little concerned, a little scared. And of course, when you're a little scared, a little concerned, you don't react the way you normally would. You kind of hold yourself back. um, I noticed when we drove down, I was a little uptight whenever I got out of the car I wasn't sure what to expect. And this isn't a country that is speaking a different language or has a lot of different cultural norms than Canada. But that was still there. That was still there for my all these things I've read, seen, on TV. So yeah, and of course, our experiences are used as proof of our particular perceptions. Well, my experiences were that people were very, very friendly. People were very nice everywhere I went. So that kind of totally messed with my experiences used as proof. Therefore, I now have to adjust my perception and negate those particular influences as not truth, not truth. So my belief system has to have a little adjusting. Okay, so thank you very much, Chris, for your questions and your comments on the board. And if anyone else has any questions, comments that they want to address via Mindset and get some input on, please put them on there. Please share them. I'm going to respond. I really do want to help people understand mindset. And yeah, let's keep moving forward, gang. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. So, okay, now I've got to figure out how to stop the share. And you get to watch me do that. Okay, yeah, yes. Okay, all good. And again, have a great day. Hugs and loves, everybody.